It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
They said beginner's luck, I guess.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn Ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
And that is why you don't do drugs, kid. When you get so high, you meet God. That's true, that's true. I think I understand. Sorry you lost me there. Wait, what did you say? Yeah, I lost it.
That's all right. I'm sure you'll come to a clearer understanding as you remain in Sumeru.
We'll see.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
And how did Paimon just get used to it? Because Paimon is not just a Paimon.
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions.
I see, so Lumin's body got stimulated. Got it.
Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Also, it would be nice if you tell us, direction the first time we meet.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
Are we not going to talk about our first impression?
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Ah, I see. Drink the essence this time.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies.
As soon as I heard the little poop, 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 I knew the little guy.
Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact.
So astrologer, no. This is a little bit different.
I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage.
That is not a good thing to do then. Also, if you Google Satyavada life, will it show anything?
Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself.
Oh wait, yeah, the little dude connect to Dendro Archon. Wait, is the Dendro Archon observing us right now?
That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Ah, I see. So that's why I ignore you.
Whoa, so knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby.
There's no way you didn't saw that. That little guy just jumped. There's no way you didn't saw it. I think Paige actually saw the guy and noticed it as well.
I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh, is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
It's some kind of, what happened to us as well. When we are a child, we dream about a lot of stuff. When we are big, we kind of didn't dream that much. But still, we got a dream. Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Aranara? What? It was a big chaotic mess. I don't know what is that, where is that, but sure. It's really drug. Sounds like it, not gonna lie.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams.
I see.
The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again.
Got it. So, if you never dream again, you're an adult. If you're an adult and have a dream, that means you turn into a little child again.
But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recalled the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again.
So that's okay. That second one, I'm just joking. The moment I said when you are adult and having a dream, that means you are a little, child again. That is just a joke. I cannot believe they just say that.
Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be.
Smoking a grass from God, then hallucinating to meet God and learn immeasurable amount of things. Knowledge.
Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
Well, yeah, that was kind of obvious.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Yeah, the part where, everything is scrambling.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean?
People don't like Kusanali because, yeah, they thought Kusanali is a symbol of the past, the previous god. Mean the previous god is dead. That's what they say.
If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I
What?
might have some more answers for you.
Yeah, life. Got it. Just leave, okay?
If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Hypatia. We wish you luck in your adverse dream.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Hey, you sounds like Paimon. Look forward for me only for food.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
And check on Collei. Let's go. Okay, Hypatia, you sounds nice.
Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever like to ask about, you know where to find me.
About dreams.
Even though that little neighbor of mine was able to induce a state of dreaming, I doubt they were able to control the actual contents of the dream.
Yeah, it's more like actually they bring up your anxiety, what you concern the most.
The end of your dream seemed quite terrifying. Perhaps there's something that's troubling you deep inside?
Yep, I knew it.
Not to worry, though. I'm sure you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way in the real world. As someone from Sumeru who cannot dream, I needn't ever worry about nightmares. But lately, I've started to feel that I'm somehow missing something without dreams. It's a little hard to explain.
Yeah, you're missing fantasy.
Heading out, I see? If there's anything else,
Irminsul.
Sumeru researchers use Spirit-born ale to assist them in connecting with Irminsul to extract knowledge from it. Though the process can be risky, we believe that the knowledge gained is worth it. Unfortunately, I cannot help you understand your dream. At least not yet. I'm still learning how to attune to the depths of Irminsul myself. I hope that I'll be able to ascend past Satyavada life and gain deeper insights. Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever like to ask about, you know where to find me.
About your unusual neighbor.
I've heard local children here in the rainforest speaking of fairy-like creatures. But I'm from Sumeru City, and have never heard of such things when I was a child.
That is not fairy-like creature. Fairy-like creature is, they got wings, they fly.
Perhaps this is because I had a very strict upbringing. My parents would seldom allow me to play with other children. I doubt they'd ever believe me if I told them about my little neighbor out here.
Well, yeah, that one's obvious.
And speaking of my little neighbor, I think they can somehow sense when Tainari is coming to visit me. I've noticed on several occasions that as they're playing under the trees, they'll suddenly tense up and scamper away for no apparent reason. Shortly after they do this, Tainari always shows up here. Perhaps I should ask Tainari about this the next time I see him.
Tainari will be curious and want to find out about this creature.
Heading out, I see?
Yep,
If there's
goodbye.
anything, take care. Do remember to come visit anytime you're in the area. I would be happy to chat with you.
I will as well. Maybe I will come back, maybe not. Like the thing that I said on Golden Apple Archipelago again. Yes, like Dendro area probably going to have a lot of hallucination, illusion stuff. Collei is not here. Wait, is this where Collei is? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm still not used to this place. I don't know where. Yeah, that's where Collei laid out. Collei's no longer there. Okay. Where have you smelling hallucination is the thing.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, is this the call that won the previous god and, think that Kusanali is the symbol of the death of previous god?
I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to
Oh, no, this
combat
is the
the effects
sages.
of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
And also not to force people. You are the sage's follower, but your temper need to be tamed.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
Yeah, now I pay attention. He is actually so small.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
Is it a cult problem? Yeah, there's people that don't want Kusanali, so they make like, we still believe in the previous god. Kusanali is something, something, something.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Don't get in Tainari's dark side. Or bad side. Got it.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Okay, at least that's, good sage, I think. Scam. Probably.
about?
What? The sage never see people before? They pass by and like, bottom, 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 bottom. Keep looking at me. What? Wait, they never see people before?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
We learned a lot.
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
And also, I apologize about the food.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
You can follow the sages. Also, no, I want to see Collei first.
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Yeah, we want to meet a god. Do you have any advice? Jump off.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh wait, did the sages give something to you in order, if you, change your mind or go to Sumeru City, you'll use this thing?
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
A cell phone.
Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
Finally, we need to say goodbye to Collei. I want to meet her.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Collei before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Please, I just want to meet Collei.
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Oh, and also thank you for the AirPods.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Alright. A letter from Tainari to Rohali, a researcher from Amorta. Man, so hard to read.
Collei is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville. You should be able to find her there.
Okay, but Collei.
Don't you worry about Collei. I'll look after her. I'll find a way to understand the relationship between the withering and her disease. Collei is waiting at the northmost crossing of
About
Gandharvaville.
Academia's invitation.
It seems there's a major project underway at the Academia, and my master has also joined the effort. But I can't afford to leave Gandharvaville now. Things are not going well here in the rainforest, and Collei needs someone to watch over her. Besides, I was never one for all the pomp and circumstance of life at the Academia. Given that my master hasn't come to give me an earful personally, tells me that my presence is not as sorely needed as they make it out to be. In fact, the letter he sent to me was uncharacteristically polite.
I see. They are trying to bring you in. It's not your master, got it.
Collei is waiting at the northmost crossing of Farewell, traveler.
Yeah, you keep repeating the same stuff. So I knew it. I knew some of the people tried to bring Tainari in forcefully. So that's not Tainari's master at all.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
I'll miss you.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Collei. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Please take care of yourself, Collei. We'll be back to see you soon.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy.
I see. It's alright. I'll treat you as my girl. I mean, friend. Normal.
But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
Yep.
There's no need to apologize, Collei. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
And not because of sympathy. Well, I think sympathy has something to do with it.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
I will treasure it. What is it?
Oh? What is it? It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Oh, right.
I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember?
Yeah.
My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
It's alright. It's going to be something that I put on top of my wall.
Yay! Thanks, Collei. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like. I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
No, whenever I eat it, I will actually remember you instead of the Gandharva village. Or ville. Of course, we will.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Collei, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Collei saying that line, but it reminded me to Ember for some reason. Okay, thank you. Oh, this is... thank you for the pita pocket. Learn straight up off the bat.
I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the Dendro Archon there.
How are you feeling now?
I'm much better now. I'll be back on patrol again starting tomorrow. Even though I'm not quite ready to help Master clear the Withering Zones yet, there are still plenty of other tasks for me to handle. Oh, and Traveler, if you ever see Amber again during your travels, please don't mention my illness to her, okay?
Oh wait, before she last meet you, did you say to her that you no longer have the illness?
Amber knows about my case of Elazar and what's happened in my past, but I haven't told her about my condition getting worse.
Oh, that part, alright.
I guess I just don't want her to worry about me. If the need arises, I'll tell her about it myself. All right, we understand, Collei. I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the
pita
Dendro Archon there.
pockets!
Kinda hard to believe that Master Tighnari can cook, isn't it? His culinary techniques are very polished, but his taste is a little, unusual. It's not really his fault, though. He just has a sensitive tongue and nose, so he prefers much lighter flavors. The last time I went a little too heavy on the spices for my pita pockets, Master started having a sneezing fit. Of course, I never heard the end of it after that. I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the Dendro Archon there.
Okay, the goodbye sunset. Goodbye, Collei.
See you later! Be sure to come back often. Even though Master didn't admit it, I'm sure he wants to see you again.
Oh, this place. Oh, this is Sumeru. I thought it's another village. You know what I mean? Okay. The point is, I didn't realize this is Sumeru. Yeah, from afar it looks small. That is pretty common word people say a lot.
Sumeru City! We finally made it!
And also, where is our AirPods? Alright, Tighnari just give us one, right? How about Paimon?
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh wait, is that like registration card thingy?
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
You don't wear AirPods.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
Akasha, yes.
But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device.
For free, not like IRL you have to pay.
Perhaps you too have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
The heck just happened? Wait, so by using the Akasha I can become a spirit and fly around. Got it.
I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Wait, is this going to be a device that we use? Or is it just for the story?
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
That is a long word.
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Oh wait. Oh, Tainari didn't give us one. Tainari just explained. Yes, my AirPods.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try.
Will they say something about that?
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
I actually want to say it's with Paimon together, but never mind. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
That also looks so cool when it flashed in front of Traveler and Paimon's eyes. Bro, I just got hyped up. That's cool.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha.
Oh wait, does that mean I don't have to talk the NPC and I'm good?
And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Thank you.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Collei was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
Yeah, it seems broken. Let's punch it. Let's smack it a little bit and it might work. IRL. Anyway, the same happened to me.
Oh, come on! Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
And it's annoying.
Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Akasha something else. Maybe I'll indirectly find more information about Kusanali. Yeah, if you cannot find directly with the keywords, try to look around.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Let me see. Why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? That is the worst thing you can ask. Think. Lesser Lord Kusanali. Probably this, but a vague thought suddenly comes to mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even if same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experience, and other demographics.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
If that's the case, that's nice. Alright, thing. Lesser Lord Kusanali. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything that I didn't already know. So everything that we heard, that come out inside our mind.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Okay. Greater Lord, yes. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they meant. Feeling of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to my mind. This seems to be what people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
Maybe. And
Let's
just
see.
a maybe.
Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
I really hope there's a button for us to press and we can see what happened or use the device even. But so with that being said, we're on Sumeru right now. This is the next part of the story. Man, the story is actually pretty long. But yeah, 3.0 of course, new region, new story, a lot of stuff we need to learn. But with that being said, as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and of course, if you are new, you can tune into my stream, twitch.tv/x3x. Don't forget to follow me there. Streams will continue to the next story, and I'll see all of you on next video.
One with nature.
Nice day, nice night. Goodbye.